Namaste, Moonians. This is Gypsy Moon, and we are getting into the groove. This is a pick a card reading for understanding the full moon energy, which is the Aquarius full moon or buck moon, which is upcoming on the 23rd or 24th of July. And this reading is being inspired from that energy. We'll see what the full moon has to say, what your spirit team has to say on your spiritual journey, on your journey of ascension. That is what I want to look into. So it could be an energy check-in also, or guidance which is coming in. I'll only get to know once I do pile 1. This is number 1, number 2 and number 3. I'll give you a close-up also. But this Aquarian full moon is asking you to be objective, observe, take the time to remain open, remain flexible, excited about the future. And also, if you come across emotional irritation internally or due to external reasons, it is time also because of polarities within yourself, like priorities, that kind of a conflict, like at times unable to decide which way to go, how to go forward, kind of a thing. It's asking you to look at things from a fresh perspective, which will really give you a lot of clearance, because the energy now is for encouraging and supporting great progress on your journey. And it's time to empty thy vessel for wisdom to flow in. This is your path of making a new discovery, and there's a lot of angelic assistance. It's time to open your eyes and ascend. That is what I feel the full moon is saying to me, in a way also, but collectively. And this is part 1. Part 2 will be the guided meditation. It will be coming out tomorrow. I'll record it. But, anyways, these are the cards. Let's look into the close ups also. Number 1, Galactic Healer with number 17. Move forward with an open mind. Close up if in case. This number 2, number 22, Kundalini Rising. Ignite your passion for life with that imagery. And number 3, Birth of Creation, Potential Growth with number 6. So take your time and see which one is calling you out. If you're pulled towards more than one pile, try setting in intentions accordingly as well. If in case you're still feeling a little confused as to which one, then try this. Look at one picture and then close your eyes, try recreating the picture, then again open your eyes. Once you're ready, look at this next one, recreate it, open your eyes again, and all of that. See which one is the most easiest to go to recreate. Maybe that way also you can try selecting two. You'll find the timestamps below in the description box, in the comment section, and also timestamped in the video itself. I'll see you soon. Hello, pile number 1. So let's see what's coming in. This deck is very new, so I don't really know what this says, but we'll be looking into it in the end. The Galactic Healer, move forward with an open mind. And it's very interesting because I just saw 1515. It's like 320 now. I just saw 1515 and I wanted to check what the angel number was, meaning was, and it talks about your guardian angels are asking you to keep an open mind, have a positive outlook, and focus on what really matters in life. What changes can you bring, because you can make necessary changes which are required in order for you to manifest your dreams into reality. That energy. Alright, let me just see how is this placed. So let's look into the energy guidance which is coming through the energy oracle. Spirit, what do we need to know from this point forward? We have Angel of Love coming through with rose quartz heart in her hands, and this is talking about self-love, which is important. Bring the focus within, take care of yourself, of your body as well. Let go of the guilt of the past is also coming in. With the 49 coming through, there is a need, a certain kind of change or an end to a cycle which is no longer bringing you stability, harmony, or is in sync with your life now is also coming in. Maybe the way you have been speaking to yourself, making yourself understand about what love is, it could be changing now is also coming through. You're realizing you are not defined by your past, not, I'm being asked to say motives, but past actions. But now is the time that you rewrite that, you reshape that. Healing energy is coming through quite a bit. And in case you are in healer, you have to focus on protecting your energy also before giving it out. Make sure that you have ample energy for your own self before extending it outwardly as well. All right, so let's see. This one also is reminding me you deserve love, you are lovable. Remember that. We have indecision, number 8, which is karmic energy, a karmic cycle which is coming to an end, finally coming to an end. You are ascending, and this is a time where you are making the judgment call because you are coming in alignment with yourself. Could be new information also could be coming in which will help you with the additional information that you have been seeking, or even your intuition coming in and giving you additional input for you to make that better decision. If you were confused as to which way to go, this is asking you to look at things objectively and see what is really worthy to stay in your life. And this could be two paths that you may be choosing. I feel you are becoming very, very clear as to where your soul is guiding you to go towards. We have rest and rejuvenation also coming in with number 19. And again, nourishment, taking care of yourself, relaxing a little if you have been overly thinking, or if the negative energy, there's a lot of anxiety in the air, you may be tapping into it. So it may be time to clear the energy, sage, bath salts, whatever ritual of cleansing that you can do. Maybe on a Sunday, burn some camphor and what is long? Gosh, I can't remember it. I'll write it down. Alright, anything else? Indecisions in regards to love could also be coming to an end. Something is becoming very clear. You're realizing who really makes you happy is also coming through. We have door to personal healing and happiness, which is coming to an coming to an end. Wow. Which is opening up for you now. It's time to heal yourself first is coming through. A lot of healing energy is coming in. This is beautiful. We have Goddess of the Moon, number 52, also coming in. There are certain changes that you're making in order to bring more balance into your life. This also talks about rely upon your intuition, especially if you have been feeling very indecisive. You are blessed. Rejuvenate under the moonlight, You may have a very special connection with the moon. Hello, Moonians here. We have contract which comes in like a 6, which comes in like a 9. This is number 6. I don't know why I'm getting very excited, but something which did not pull across the way that you wanted it to go, perhaps a contract, a situation which is in stagnation. There's a reason why it is there. If this is in regards to love, this could also mean that it's time to realize that even if it's an ongoing commitment relationship that you have with this person, there is this forgiveness which is required in order to go forward. Forgive yourself first before forgiving anyone else. And I feel what you have been tying yourself down with, certain kind of guilt or certain kind of past lingering energy, you're breaking that cycle, is the energy which is coming in over here, and that will be very, very healing for you, is also coming through. A kind of energetic bond that you're letting go of, which has been tying you down and which hasn't been healthy for you or your mind or your inner peace. You're letting go of that, is also coming in. You're realizing how you, it could be your relationships coming into analysis, where you're really trying to see who are your true friends, who are your true people. Also, that is also coming in, and that is also very much required, because if you are sensitive to energy and you have a very beautiful energy which may have been wounded for a very long time, and those wounds which are going out of your life, you're releasing that karmic weight out of your life, is the energy which is coming in, and you're basking in your own light. Listen to water sounds. It will be very, very beneficial for you, very relaxing also. All this is saying is like everything may be coming at a halt at the moment, because you need to focus on yourself, upon your own mental health also. If you have been giving a lot of emotional support to someone, it's time to support yourself also, is coming through. Take the time off a little. It's time to detach yourself from negative outcomes. Very important. It's causing a little bit of anxiety, and it's like I can also feel pangs of anger behind an anger, but it's not so strongly coming in. It's very submissive, but suddenly it comes out where you want to control, or if there was certain kind of like harsh words which were said, it's just asking you to relax a little. The clarity will come in. Don't try to control the flow of things. Connect with the moon, connect with the universe, is also coming in. Take the time off. Sit under the my words. Sit under the stars. Alright, let's move forward. I want these readings to be a little short, but then thank you. We have observation coming in. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Is there a pattern which we need to release, is also being said, or just take the time to smell the roses, kind of a thing which is coming in. And as you're taking the time, like in between places, you see a park, I don't know, I'm just channeling, this is timeless, right? So considering that also, but like, you sit down and you just noticing world passing by, you see different things, you understand from that also, you start feeling your inner voice talking to you, your higher self, and not your ego self, but your higher self talking to you in a calm, complacent way, serene way, and it just makes you very tranquil listening to that voice also. Inner knowingness, we have stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion, starting with yourself also. Don't judge yourself so harshly, is also being reminded over here. Listen to your intuition coming in very, very strongly, and open up to the beautiful energy which is coming in, cosmic energy which is around you, cocooning you, protecting you, calling out to you, and speaking to you too. And this will bring a lot of inspiration. Just wait and watch kind of energy is coming in. Do what is coming into focus right now in your life. What do we need to do first? Focus on that first. That is coming in. Because a little bit of stress which is triggered in a situation is having a butterfly effect, and we need to release that so that we can raise our vibrations, frequencies, elevate our thoughts, and allow abundance and everything that is waiting to come into your life. That is also coming in. It may be time to not brush off what is being reminded right now, but take the time to reflect upon it. Analyze the situation as a third party, and then see, no matter how good or enticing the connection may be, but is it beneficial for you at this moment? And what can we do about it? Think about that. With these two cards, I'm just being asked to say, in stillness, you'll find what you seek, is also coming in. Speak to yourself. Call upon the angels if you have a question. See what signs come in. It'll help you a lot. You can ask for angelic assistance. It's all there. Let's look into tarot a little. Thank you. We have the world coming in. The world is your oyster. Solitude is a blessing. You get to know yourself. You come in terms with your actual reality. And the world is opening up for you. You are not alone. The world is going to follow you. You'll find your people. There are many opportunities which are coming in. Victory is coming your way. You will be victorious. One thing at a time is also the energy which is coming in. Make promises that you can keep. Don't overtax yourself. And we have the star also. Aquarius Major Arcana coming in. Healing is required. You need to ground yourself as much as you're extending outwardly, upwardly rather. Make sure that you're grounding yourself into earth as well. Recognition will come in. Keep doing what you're doing. Do it because you want to do it. Remember, it will come in. Don't fret. This is part of your journey. Maybe the learning curve as well. Make best of it. Right now, you're coming out energetically as your biggest opponent. Maybe it's because you may have been feeling clouded, stressed about something, or anxious or something or the other, or certain kind of pain which is keeping you tied up with the past or something or the other, which needs to be released first. Recognize who you really are. It's time to recognize and befriend yourself is also coming in. Bring the focus into the now. Next 2 days, just bring your focus to yourself as much as you can. Do things which make you relaxed, because there is a very strong need of letting go of certain kind of energy which is keeping you hostile in a certain kind of suspension in time. Healing. You're being asked to heal and release certain things in your life, even if it's in understanding. On cutting, we have 8 of Pentacles also coming in. Number 8 coming through again. See that what is meant for you will come towards you. Don't get stressed due to work. If you're shifting jobs, in the moment of that, know that something really good will be coming in for you. You didn't get this because something better is coming your way. Its time ended, the contract was over, and something beautiful, a new chapter which had to begin, which gets initiated when something comes to an end. It's that 999 energy which is coming through quite a bit over here. 8, yes, but now we're going towards number 9, which is a completion and becoming aware of your true self. You began a journey and you're coming towards the part where you are completely in sync with yourself. Embracing your vulnerabilities, embracing your authentic voice, and listening to your inner voice in attunement with the higher self and the cosmic realms. You have so much power. You are yet to discover how grand you really are. I contemplated on saying the word grand, but it is coming in quite a lot. But it's beautiful, it's good. This could be like a fulcrum also, where you just get the inspiration to do some kind of karmic release, and you're getting all the opportunity and energy support from the higher realms. I just want to say, before anything else, I just felt like saying, heal your world and then heal the world. Let's look into what the Ascended Masters have to say, since we had 1515 coming in. Initiating a change for your higher betterment. Gods, can we get... Thank you. We have Master Jesus coming in with forgiveness. We were talking about forgive yourself before forgiving anyone else. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Beautiful. Fatherly figure also, if you have been going through a little bit of a drift. Rekindle the connection is also coming in. We have The jewel cool coming through with dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path again. You are on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. Remember that you are on a path and your intuition is guiding you towards the next step. Take one, oh my god, I didn't realize this. Take one step at a time to happiness. Do what makes you happy. You elevate the world's vibration is also coming in. You are collectively helping the world's earth's vibration to energy also raise the vibration, that kind of a thing. But dharma is goodwill, doing good, adding good to the world. So it heals a lot of karma too. We have the divine director coming in, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And happiness starts from within. Happiness is not a destination. You're not chasing happiness or any aspect, whether it's abundance, love, whatever it is. Bring it in into yourself first, into your frequencies, and then you create a channel for the same to flow in. Just that. Vulnerability is not a weakness. Remember that no matter what you have been told, it is a part of you and it's all right. We can always utilize the kind of energy that we are getting, and even if it's nervousness, use that nervousness and channel it into something productive where you can use that agitation for change, perhaps even changing the way you perform on stage. I don't know, randomly came through. Okay. All right, now let's look into what the galactic healer has to say. So this one, let me just make some space. This card says, you may find yourself searching for knowledge on ancient healing practices, energy work, or light-based information such as DNA coding, energetic downloads, sacred symbols, and self-healing techniques. A guiding hand of a star or galactic healer can facilitate profound healing. Experiencing frequent ringing in the ears, unusual hot flushes, or perhaps knowing answers to questions you have little experience or knowledge of will take focus as you adjust to this higher resonance. Born healers and psychics may experience deep soul activations as galactic healers are present in your life right now. You may feel particularly connected to Palladian, Orion, or Arcturian energy, and it is strongly recommended you discover more about this connection now. Honor your connection, for at last this may identify why you have felt so isolated and misunderstood in life. Wow, you're getting a clear answer. I wanted to say it over here when the world came in, and I was just saying you're not alone, because I could resonate with it. It happens. You may be breaking a generational karma of forefathers. While you're doing that, remember you can even add good energy and dharma into your lineage, into your legacy for the next generation and for those to come. Just a little more. You may already feel strongly connected to the times of ancient Egypt, Atlantis, and ancient Lemuria. Now is the time to reawaken your inner knowing and the ancient knowledge that already resides within you. Know that a deep awakening is occurring now, and you must acknowledge how far you have already come in this journey of life. The crystal associated with this one is moldavite, and it's a very beautiful and very, very powerful crystal. I don't remember exactly what it was, asteroid or comet that hit on her earth, and with that impact moldavite was created. Crown chakra and third eye psychic ability gets amped up when you wear it. So it's very essential to wear grounding stones while you're wearing moldavite as well, because the mind can get activated, but also if you are imbalanced, then you can flare up also. The mind gets activated so much that you jump to conclusions also in that escalation of anger. It was used as a talisman for psychic development, and also foreseeing future and all of that. A seer's talisman. And the archangel associated is Archangel Raphael, who brings in with his green light and his legion of angels deep physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Heart chakra is, of course, coming in with the rose quartz. The affirmation is, I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. Whatever is coming in as an block, an obstacle, you're going to very soon see beyond it and easily move through it. You don't even have to jump over it. The pathway will open up for you, is what is coming in over here. So be more observant for the spirit, ascended masters, angels, whoever you believe in God is assisting you right now. Build a connection with the higher realms. I hope this was insightful for you, and thank you so much for your precious time. Until next time, love, light, healing, empowerment, energetic downloads, ascension, awakening discoveries, and abundant opportunities to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonians. Hello, Pile 2. For those who chose number 22 with Kundalini Rising, ignite your passion for life coming in. It's time to live your life truly, fully, and to reshape your destiny or shape your future. I will be reading what the message is with this one, spirit message is with this one at the end. But yeah, all your energy points in your body, which are the chakras, and many more chakra energy points are there, which aren't popularly spoken about, but each and every energy point opening up for the Kundalini to rise. And it starts with becoming secure in who you are, still and strong, standing strong in who you are with the root chakra awakening. And then it is resting in the place of our sacral chakra. It rises from there, and could be like you could be, this card is bringing in a lot of orange and yellow, right, with the fire there. So sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra, life force energy which is coming in. You could be feeling quite passionate, quite sensitive also, but very inspired, ambitious to go forward, pioneering your life forward. That kind of energy which comes in for me looking at this. Phoenix rising energy also comes in with this one, quite honestly, like going through the dark night of the soul or certain kind of healing that you're doing. You are in the process of that dawn coming in. The morning is here. Let go of negative thoughts which are opposite to what you want from life is also coming in. There will be a lot of assistance in achieving your main goals in life. 222 energy is of course coming through with this one. I just have to talk about it. This has that energy of 333 also, with creative energy a little. So excited. I don't know why I get so excited, but know that whatever you are starting in life, whatever is going on, what you are working towards, success is guaranteed, fulfillment is guaranteed, irrespective of what the situation may be saying right now. The long-term outcome is very, very successful for you in the long term. So seeing things long term, how are your current choices affecting your long term goals, shaping, going towards your long term goals? That is also coming in. Or certain kind of decisions while using the Mars energy of activation, a little bit of impulsiveness, but this individuality which is rising in you, making you independent, soar in your own power. Spirit of courage is rising in you, giving that extra drive, passion, motivation to go towards your goals persistently. A little bit of diplomacy which will be very, very beneficial. Alright, let's look into the energy oracles. Because I can go on for a very long time just talking about what I'm getting from the picture. Also, a lot of messages could be coming in from the higher source, and maybe through your dreams also the universe may be talking to you through your dreams, so become aware of that. We have Archangel Michael coming in over here. I'll take these cards. With root chakra again. It's time to cut cords with those things which are no longer serving you or benefiting you anymore. Anything which is going out, know that it was required for justice to prevail. It was that divine intervention which came through for your higher betterment. There's a need for creating more balance in your life. You'll also find challenges being resolved in the weeks to come. I feel you feeling more confident about yourself, and that's beautiful. Very, very, very nice, because the energy is flowing regarding any issue of sense of stability or security. He's reminding you that you have the capability of taking actions and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. That channel opening up for you. Very, very beautiful. All right. We have Temple Path also coming in with number 12, which is asking you to keep an open mind, yes, but optimism which is coming through, hope which is coming through, guidance which is coming in. It's time to connect or extend towards spiritual practices is also coming in. It's time to commit to your spirituality is also coming through over here. A pathway opening up, the tunnel at the end of the light. Wow. The light at the end of the tunnel. We have Healer of the Ages coming in. I'm being asked to say this. You may be an old soul is coming in with the Healer of Ages, and you are releasing certain kind of past life karma is also coming in, or even this life's karma, but I feel that coming through. A lot of karmic cleanse, which is enriching your soul, liberating your soul to move in any direction, because you are free and you're realizing that, and you're freeing yourself from hostile situations which have kept you tied up. We have the Sun also coming in reverse, which is talking about feeling a little uninspired, feeling blockages, feeling a little cloudy, and that is dissipating now. We have Thinking Woman also, and at the end of the deck is the Thinking Man also coming in. This talks about this is like a high priestess energy, which talks about certain kind of guidance teacher or a person like a female divine feminine on energy also coming in, assisting you, giving you higher knowledge, enriching your path of knowledge, wisdom, clarity. If you have been thinking a lot, it's time to take action now. You have been analyzing, and it's now time to take command of your life is coming through over here. Like, take back control, if not in entirety, but at least your emotional world. Take back control on that. Emotional control of your life. There's a little bit of self-doubt that we have to overcome, or feeling of confusion, which is coming to an end. I see that. Let go of doubt and fears and allow your creativity to come forth, and know that you deserve to shine. This reminds me of the Judgment card also. A lot of divine revelations energy which is coming in, which activates your ascension. There's a strong need for emotional peace, which I'm seeing over here. Confusion, everything. Stepping away from that and making more self-directed decisions, choices, with more awareness, with more strength, self-confidence. What are we trying to say? Dreams. I was talking about dreams, and why I spoke about was when I cut this before starting up, I just wanted to see something, and before I started doing this reading, I cut the deck and I opened to this one, which is why I spoke like spirit and everything. could be talking to you, universe could be talking to you through your dreams, and dreams is in fact coming in. The universe speaks to you through your dreams coming in. The temple path, the lights are angels, spirit guidance which is coming in, guiding you towards the light, towards your higher purpose. That kind of a revelation could also be opening up for you, and it brings in a lot of clarity, more realizing like who you really are and what you're meant to do. For some people, your life purpose could be activating, that insight could be coming in also. But yes, there are a lot of downloads which are happening. Sometimes spirit talks to us through our subconscious also, so be more aware of what you're dreaming. Look at it subjectively, yes, and objectively also, how it may be correlating to your reality, because everything you see in the dream world is not exact. If you have been dreaming, you had a dream of like looking at a house you've never looked at, see how like houses can at times represent your own body also. I wanted to say it with the temple. Treat your body as a temple. We have strength coming in. Reminder from Archangel Michael. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Change your point of view, the way you are projecting yourself in the future. Depart yourself from anxious outcomes. Let go of that. Know your true purpose. What you're doing, not true purpose. What am I saying? Believe in yourself. A certain kind of inner child healing which may be happening also at this moment, which is on your path of ascension. It will begin, that ascension is also coming through. Look at the whole truth. Believe in your dreams. We have Three of Wands coming in, which is a lot of like, supportive energy coming through. Downloads, yes, coming in, but a lot of inspiration, things moving forward, supporting your dreams, and in that way attracting more people who support the same with you. With the Three of Wands over here, this could be a very inspiring time. You could be seeking out new adventures in life, ready for a new adventure. There's a lot of success which is assured, so change your perspective on that. This also brings in the energy of job well done, satisfaction out of life. What makes you satisfied? What inspires you? Think about those things. Pursue a passionate hobby of yours. Feel free to do whatever you want. There's work which will be paying off, whatever you have been doing. Personally, spiritually, professionally, it is working for your benefit. Things lining up. Think about the next steps also. One thing that is coming to my mind is the knowledge you've gained since the beginning of your latest endeavor can be used to create even greater successes in the future. It's time to have some patience right now while your dreams continue to bloom and blossom. They will blossom, but it may take some time, so don't worry about the outcome. It may be grander than what you anticipate it to be. Keep an open mind about that also. I thought this was all lined up perfectly. Apparently, it's all very strong philanthropic or entrepreneurial energy which is coming in over here. By which I mean like feeling inspired, activated, in attunement, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about how your body feels, expressing yourself gracefully with respect. If you have been feeling your energies have depleted in recent times, there's a renewal coming in that way also. Let's look into what the Ascended Masters have for us. What would you like to say to pile 2? Thank you. We have Diana coming in. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Yep, exactly. Dare to dream bigger. And in order for that change to come in, there's certain kind of initiation which is required, clarity of self, of your vision. As you move forward, don't cloud yourself with fear, anxiety, or doubt. It's now time to propel your life forward. Whatever you begin now will be very, very beneficial, and highly, highly successful is also coming through. Very, very fruitful. Any kind of initiative that you take. And any kind of long-term decision, see how it will affect your life. We have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And your dreams are talking to you in that process of that unfolding. Bring justice into your life. Use your intuition. We have Hilarion coming through with divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others, but make sure that you are first protecting your own light. Inner truth which is coming out, which is giving you a lot of strength and courage to speak up, stand up for yourself. Giving you the courage to look at how things really are and be able to make a sound judgment of that in regards to yourself and its benefits. This one says, act from the heart, see the other person's point of view and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you've made choices that weren't for your highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from this situation, and if you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering around you to honor everyone involved. It's like certain things which may be pulling you down, causing a lot of stress in your mind, which is making you feel a little insecure or unstable mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. There's certain kind of justice which is stepping in, karmic justice that may be occurring, and it will help you push forward through the threshold is also coming in. Now let's look into what this card has to say. Lastly, often visualized as a great snake, this serpent of Kundalini energy has been coiled around the base of the spine since birth. Awakening Kundalini causes the energy to ignite and rise through the chakras. It lights up chakras, giving each one an energetic boost along its way, continuing towards the higher crown chakra and beyond. Rising Kundalini can trigger positive and negative experiences. A spontaneous awakening can be triggered by extreme events in your personal life, such as I'm going to say it, abuse or trauma, accidents, major life events, extreme stress, and drug use. Being unprepared can leave you feeling lost in life, overwhelmed, depressed, or fearful as the body and brain struggle to comprehend its intensity, choosing to restrict its movement. In a more controlled environment, yoga practice, intense energy work, and meditation can also release this potent energy. If you have a limited ego structure and are ready to surrender to your Kundalini, you will pass through this experience with minimal complications. Ultimately, how you receive this awakening depends on your outlook on life. Continual spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self restrictions you may have in your life. Right now, you are heading into unfamiliar territory. Empathy for others increases while the interest in your own life begins to step into the shadows. As you begin to realign your life, you may be asking, who am I? Releasing patterns and conditions the self has placed on the psyche. Now is the time to realign your being to your unique blueprint. Personal patterns are getting dissolved, which are no longer needed, not serving your highest level. If it's not serving your highest level, it will be removed. The release of Kundalini energy can herald great change. Assess the success of your coping strategies during stressful and emotional periods. Forever changed by your experiences, reignite your fire and passion for life by connecting with your inner spark. The crystal associated with this one is Tiger's Eye, which brings in a lot of confidence boost, drive, security, protection, abundance too. Very good for the solar plexus chakra also. This has a tiger energy to it. The affirmation is, I am my own healer. I hear these messages loud and clear. And this card comes in conjunction with Guardian Angel Melahel, removing toxicity and encouraging self-expression. Beautiful energy which is there. This is like a push which is coming in, like, come on, go Charlie, go. Kind of a boost which is coming in from the angels and higher frequencies, entities. There's a lot of this, like, let's go, life is calling you, it's time to embrace it all and move forward fearlessly. Do what makes you feel good, really, really good. Start there. Try harmonizing each and every aspect of your life as much as you can for feeling more satisfaction and more fulfillment. Sometimes when your solar plexus chakra is out of balance, in the sense of having too much energy which is not being channelized, it can make you a little frisky also, or agitated. And now is the time to agitate for change. Use that energy, channel it in a different way, in a way that helps you, supports you, your growth, your performance, your progress. You're charging forward with so much fire, passion, spirit of courage burning in you. It's like the flame which has gone through many storms. It may have dimmed a little, but as the clouds are passing away, the fire is getting reignited and getting bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger each and every day. I see that happening, things aligning. Stay in alignment. Spirit is going to surprise you. And each and every dream, everything, every endeavor which makes your life will bear its fruits in divine time. It's time to regain the emotional control of your life. It's time to shine from within and tap into your gifts and talents, known and unknown too. Whether you pursue it is up to you, but the potential is infinite. I'm also being asked to say, bring passion into what you do, everything that you do, and see how it will make you feel so fulfilled. Understand what is being taught, what is being reminded in the now. Maybe even lessons of the past which you can utilize now. Think about these things. And at the end of it, do what you feel is right for you. That is what is coming in. Thank you so much for your precious time. Do let me know if this resonated with you. Subscribe, like, and share if that's what you want. But thank you so much for being part of the Moonian family. Until next time, love, light, healing, empowerment, grace, golden opportunities, and abundance to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. keep that vibe high, my lovely moonians. Hello, pile 3. For those who chose number 6, birth of creation, potential growth, we will be looking into this at the end of the reading. I will be reading out the messages from it, but a lot of fruition which is coming your way. And seeing the 6, I went into 2 and 3, and I was reminded of the angel number 2323. So I looked it up. I'll just give you like a small read of number 23. 23. Okay. This angel number brings confirmation that your prayers are being answered and the angels are watching over you, guiding, assisting, and ensuring that your wishes come to fruition. Isn't that lovely? Things are coming together for you, bringing balance and stability to many aspects of your life. And in terms of love, this talks about having faith, trusting your partner, because it is very important for the key ingredients about the key ingredients apart from others also includes faithfulness and trust, which is very much essential. Have trust is coming through. Surrender the how, focus on the now energy also coming in. So let's look into the energy oracles. What's coming in for pile 3 spirit? Thank you. We have storm warning. Storm is passing. Cloudiness which is coming to an end. There may have been some kind of changes, shifts which may have seemed a little abrupt, but that clarity is coming through. We have patience also. As clarity steps in, have the patience to observe what is being taught to you and have the patience to navigate towards your full potential is also coming in. Your soul knows, and it is also guided by the spirit. This situation is helping you to navigate, to go towards more peaceful waters, to flow towards your highest potential is also coming in. Next, we have door to value coming through. So realizing that money can buy you happiness, but money is not happiness itself. And with that realization or understanding, which you already have, you do acknowledge that there is value in time, tranquility, love, and the efforts that you put in. And with that, there is a financial doorway opening up, prosperity which is coming through. So tapping into that abundant mindset, recognizing how you are abundantly blessed. And with that, with gratitude, of course, also pulling in more of abundance to come in, new opportunities to flow in, creative ideas, making them into something tangible also. We have the thinking woman. This came in pile 2 also, which talks about higher learning, which is available, analysis. Just make sure that you're not just analyzing, but also taking constructive steps forward to and higher wisdom, new clarity, new information, new knowledge, which will be opening up for you. We have envy. We are letting go of comparing ourselves to others is also coming through. Feeling more balanced in ourselves, practicing diplomacy, self-care, which is also coming in, but not limiting our scope by comparing it to others. Because when we do that, comparing our success to another person, where they are in life, what they have achieved, what they have created in their life, and compare it to yours, you limit your scope to theirs. So remember that your scope is limitless and let go of the envy, comparison, or any kind of pressure that you may be feeling. Don't let pressure compel you to take actions, even long-term actions, which you haven't thought through. All right? We have community number 7 coming in. This may be a process of realizing who your soul family is. And in case there is an idea in you and you're not finding the support coming in from others, it's time to support yourself, support your dreams is also coming through over here. Realizing who are your true friends. Are there certain kind of circles, friend circles that you need to let go of to find your own supportive people? If you feel you're not feeling supported, extend that energies to others, initiating that pathway to be built for them to also feel inspired to support you. You have some great ideas, and in a confusion, or because of it being in the results being unknown, it may be plaguing your mind at the moment, and you may be overcoming that in order for your dreams to come true. This is reminding me like a seed takes its time to come into full bloom. It's not overnight. It's also coming in. So have patience. You could be drawn like, because there is this thing like, an idea which is coming in, inspiration which is coming through, something you really want to manifest in your life, but due to current situations you may be looking at things more practically. The other option which is already created in your life, it's giving you a sense of comfort, stability, makes more sense staying in that. But somewhere down the line, in your heart or in your soul, you feel propelled to go in another direction, to pursue your dreams. And that may be like implying an end, complete end to something which you are so used to having in your life on a day-to-day basis. That kind of energy is also coming in. Sow new seeds as the fear is released. Separate yourself from any kind of drama. Gossip is also kind of coming in. Financially, things are looking up very, very good for you. Projects, rewards, success, unexpected windfalls also. But abundance, wealth, in terms of money, material gains, which I'm seeing over here. I just want to read a bit of what this one says. There's potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. Yay! Cha-ching! Energy is coming in. Alright, let's move forward now. Spirit, what do we need to know? By 3. Thank you. We have strength coming in. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Resolutions. Any kind of confusion that may be there, you will find a lot of creative resolutions available for you. Do what feels right. We also have blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. I'm just feeling any kind of external situation which is making you feel a little gritty, uncomfortable, is allowing that inner truth to churn out and come in front of you, is also the energy which is coming through over here. And it's just making you realize that any kind of challenge that may be in front of you is only an opportunity for you to grow stronger. Stand in your truth. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't doubt it. It's time to listen to your inner truth, especially if you've been trying to find guidance, trying to listen to feedback, advice from others. It's time to take that into consideration and see what is your inner guidance telling you. From Tarot, we have the Chariot, Cancerian Major Arcana coming in, which is talking about a little bit of delays which may be there, so don't get disappointed because of that. There are certain things which require patience right now. Work on yourself, become clear as to how to go forward, and don't let doubts, fear, that illusion stop you from going forward. Bring in balance between your divine masculine, divine feminine energy also. Yang and yin energies within you. Bring balance in that before you go forward. Make sure you're not giving a reaction but a response to any situation that cultivates in your life. If you've been waiting for things to go forward and things are getting stagnated, the universe is reminding you that there's some kind of clearing, certain kind of acknowledgement which is required, things to become more in tunement, for it to come through, for things to progress forward the way you want. Don't get impatient. Enjoy the journey as you grow. Your hard work will pay off. It's time to make decisions which help you go towards your 10 of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles, towards your fulfillment. So firstly, we have the Mariam coming in. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. There's a lot of healing which is coming through. White lily over here. Rest and rejuvenation, ascension, clarity, peace, support, assistance. Twin flame healing. Next, we have Bridget, inner strength coming in. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power to overcome anything that may be in front of you. You have increasing intuition and emotional strength, fortitude to overcome any kind of obstacle that may be coming in front of you. Sorry. Let's just keep it here. And we have Hilarion coming in with divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Light. Your light can support others. I feel called to read about Bridget. This one says the extended messages. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas with the cosmic egg over here that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. Recognize your strength and how potent your ideas really are. You are a genius is the energy which is coming in. Channel your energy into something that is important for your growth. This is a reminder that you are enough is also coming in. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You may be in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choose to see the light of the world, and it will help you grow more. This may be a time where your thoughts, the thoughts which are arising with the motive of solving the unsolved. This has the Wheel of Fortune energy which is coming in. Little few things, refining, retuning which is required for the success to come through, for things to move forward. What is coming into your focus right now? How can you best utilize it for your betterment, for your advantage as you move ahead? Think about that. Let's look into what this card says. Focus on also creating peaceful environments to free your mind, as it is essential now. You just need to adjust and be open to a new approach to receive the outcome or resolution that you truly desire. You may need to understand that even if there are doorways opening up for you, it's not fully ajar at the moment, and that you are not physically meant to open it yet. Allow things to happen. The universe really wants you to be in a limbo, to enjoy the flow, to recognize your truth and find strength in your values, in what you value. This says, like an egg, life can be fragile. Given a sustainable environment, life emerges, cracking and opening its protective layer to witness the outside world. You are also a product of your environment. Everything that is around you is destined to evolve and develop as you grow physically and even spiritually. These environmental influences form a part of your conscious actions as you adapt to the world around you. Spending time with others can influence your behavior, character, thoughts, and beliefs. Positive or negative, their energy integrates with yours and can affect your choices. Spend more time with people that ignite the fire in your soul rather than those who hold you back from success. Which is why we have the community becoming aware of the energy someone brings into your life. You may be sensitive to other people's energy, which is why we have the protection also coming in with this one. I feel very like you have to honor the energy, resources, efforts that you give out. Right now, your spirit is asking you to try new routines, get creative, create a vision board about what you would like to achieve in life, whether small or large goals, interests, or short or long term achievements. Take the time to nurture these areas. Birthing new ideas and projects will bring many blessings. Family matters, children, and fertility are in focus now. Seek professional advice to maintain a or provide a sustainable and healthy environment. If you are preparing to start or add to your family, your physical issues and emotional matters need to be addressed now. You're making space for life to enter, for intimacy, abundance to enter. And that's really beautiful because you know what you want to be created more in your life. Knowing that you are a survivor and you have a command over your life too. The crystal associated with this one is kunzite and Archangel Jophiel with family harmony and reminds you to nurture life. The affirmation is I adapt lovingly to new environments. I nurture new life with love. There's a fresh start which is coming in and it may, wow, wake up call also coming in. That just scared me a little. Allow a situation to unfold on its own time and space. It's going to get better. Play with your sense of yourself, challenge it, add to it, pull it apart, bounce it off other people, and take on a new form. That is the energy which is coming through over here. This process of self discovery is also going to deepen and strengthen your spiritual connection to life, earth, and the universe. Allow every beautiful, precious moment of your life to transform you. It's time to ground your dreams into a waking reality and release any kind of illusions as they arise or as they are revealed. Rise above the darkness, the light is coming through, giving you a lot of inspiration, strength, clarity, healing as you march ahead. Remember, it's not happening to you but for you. What can you gain in the now is what is coming in. So thank you so much for your precious time and thank you so much for being part of the Moonian family. Until next time, love, light, healing, empowerment, clarity, opportunities, inspiration to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonians.